and welcome everyone to this live analysis Forex webinar with me, Ivan Beadle, and you. I hope that you are amazing today. I hope you have made tons of profits, and if you have not, there's nothing to worry about because we are here as a family making your day a little bit better. We're going to go through some dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, oil, silver, and whatever you feel like we should go through. So I'm here to help you understand the market better, even if you're new or if you've been trading it for a very long time. Great, good morning, Frankie from Los Angeles. We have people coming all the way from America. That's great. As I am here in Europe, it is now 8:40 p.m. GMT +2. So today, today I think we have to come together. We have some dollar bullishness or some taking profit. Let's see which one it is first, and let's dive into it. Trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in the past doesn't happen in the future. Whatever you invest in today, you can be lost tomorrow. So do not trade money you cannot afford to lose. Apart of that, I do also believe that you, as an independent trader, should not always be trading on small time frames. You should also be trading a bit more longer term. If you are a day trader, I then advise you to try to be more patient. If you are a swing trader, try to take some more day trades so you can become a more complete Forex trader. Investor, that's what I want you to be. I want you to become an expert. What does expert do? We do analysis. We do look at other analysis. We compile into analysis. And we make the best possible decisions at the current time. We have Loopy Lou. Hello, very much welcome. Good morning from Malaysia. Good morning from Malaysia. Good morning from... Great morning from LA. LA should be noon now, but okay, anyways. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, hello everyone. Loopy Lou, where are you from? So if you are a YouTube member, as you can see, Loopy Lou is... He has paid minimally $5 a month just to be supporting this channel. I do this for free, and I could have done something else, I guess, right now to have made money. I could have been out walking because my wife is absolutely beating the absolute living life out of me. She has set up a challenge. She said, "Do you know what, Ivan? Let's see who is first one to 50,000 steps in 7 days." And I'm like, okay, cool, we can do that. I'm competitive. I'm not competitive, but I can do that. Okay, so she works night shifts in the hospital, and I'm like, how much steps do you do per night? Well, I do like 10,000. So you do 10,000 steps a month? No, it's 10,000 steps a night. So how much do you even do? She went into my app, looked at my steps for the past 7 days, and guess how many steps she got out of it? She told me I had made 7,000 steps in 5 days. In 7 days, I think it was. And I'm like, do I even walk? And I'm like, dude, it's because I'm working. It's because I'm helping you guys. I am absolutely being on your side. So, you guys, I don't know what I've done, but this woman, she out of nowhere turned out to be like, she's turning the competitiveness against me. So when am I supposed to be walking then? I'm here, it's 8:40 p.m. Should I wake up at like 4 a.m. or something? I don't know. Okaidanu. Cayman? I don't know. So, let's do some trading. So, after that, I'm like, I don't know, dude. What should we really do here? Okay, so we are really coming down to the buy price for today on pound dollar. Great. Depends what you want to see. It's kind of falling, you know, just silently falling. But yeah, let's do DXY first. So DXY is coming into the sell zone for today. We haven't really been there yet, but let's take away some charts and let's do what we said. Yesterday I said around 91.50 should be a good place to sell. Around here. We fell hard. Fast. Where do we fall down to? They take profit for the week. We've had to take profit for that week. We have hit target for that week. So what does that mean to you? We have had 3 weeks of take profit. As a community, as a guidance to you guys, we have absolutely killed the market. Our analysis has been 100% correct. Alright? Good afternoon from Orlando, Florida. Florida, welcome to channel 105. To channel Ivan FX. I feel like a radio host today, I don't know why. But anyways, good vibes from Florida, which should be in Florida. So if anyone has a house and a room, I need to go to Florida. Why do I need to go to Florida? Because I'm absolutely freezing my feet off. I just saw snow today. Today, 20th of April, 2021, I saw snow. Cheers, mate. So, as a community, as a family, we are... what do we do now? Well, we have no higher high on dollar yet, but this could be the turning point. Okay, just warning ya, friendly reminder. How do we know where to sell from? This price around 91.30 is then the next sell price, give or take the area. The other thing to mention then is you don't want it to be above the blue line. Of course, above the blue line. But, okay. So, it is where it is. I hope it should fall soon. Can we say that? We can say that. That's totally allowed to say that. Hello from Bueno Park, California. Wow. Dang it. California, like. Hello, America. Oh, wait. I should do my American. Well, Americans, where do you think I'm from, Americans? Because if I go to a continent called Africa, not a country, but a continent called Africa, I am called American. They say you're American, and I'm saying, no, I'm not. I've never set my feet in America. So, it's hot here. I will wait for you. Great. Can we zoom out on DXY? We can zoom out. I will just zoom. Here we have zoomed out of the DXY. Zoom, zoom. So, is this support? Yes, it is. Can we now turn higher long term? Yes, we can. It all depends what is your bias. Okay, so currently we are pretty good on the XY. And this last kicker might have been the last juice out of this short for now. I might also want to mention to you, when was that? What was that back in 2009? 99? Like, some of the same pair, some of the same, like double bottom, higher high, higher low situation, and then we went like super duper hot. But I will go back. Okay, so I don't know where we're going right now. Because, whoa, that was wrong. The reason why I say I don't know where we're going, well, that is a truth with modifications. I do know where I want to go. I want to go down to M1. But I also want to mention to you, we have already completed over 70% of that move. So we are getting down to the finish line. Will the currency DXY dollar continue to fall into our target? That's what we hope. That's what we're planning for. But do remember, I am here to tell you that risk is currently increasing. That's all. Hello, Harold. Good evening to you from beautiful, sunny Los Angeles. Wow, I'm really taking it on America today. Wow, welcome. Welcome, fellow Americans. If you have anyone that is from, like, has Norwegian heritage, please say hi to them. They're mostly living in Minnesota or North Dakota, I think, and then Brooklyn. I think that's the most Norwegian inheritance over there. So yeah, some people a couple of years ago, I think it was 2016. Somebody got a letter from North Dakota that have land from some ancestry that went over there in 1900s. So they had family over there, but they had all oil on their land. So the company was asking for permission to dig for oil on their land that they didn't know they had. That whoever left them, whoever passed away, has now passed over to them. They're probably cousins and stuff. So overnight, they became millionaires. And I didn't even know it. Good evening. Good evening, Harold. So, are you happy with that, Loopy Loop? Loopy Loo should have a better name than. What's your real name? Is that your real name? Sorry if that's your real name, but I feel like maybe Chan, maybe Daniel, maybe Munuko Nweka. I don't know, depending. Anyways, I'm not trying to be insensitive. Just trying to have fun. So as long as we are below 91.50, I'm still shorting tomorrow. Okay? But remember, risk is increasing. I mentioned that to you guys. Yeah, you're welcome. So, which one should we... What is the next pair you think right now? Next pair? That would be great. You know, this is community, this is the family, this is the... What the democracy is saying. Tyranny, whatever we call it. That you are today allowed to control where this live is gonna go. I will give out my best possible advice, not advice, but opinion about the market. What is really happening so far? I can just mention that for you in the meantime. On the sentiment report, which is then retail traders, which is someone that largely are wrong because 90% of them are normally going to lose money. But today, this one doesn't work. So that's really interesting. So I need to go to another one. Sentiment FX. I think FX SSI maybe has one. And some tools and some, there we are. So currently, as you can see, 60% of the retail traders are shorting the Aussie dollar. 66% of them are shorting euro dollar. And 70% are shorting pound dollar. 67 is shorting New Zealand dollar. What does that tell you? Then, if they were right, Aussie dollar, euro dollar, pound dollar, New Zealand dollar, all four of them should be falling markets if they were right. But they are not. Because this one is currently rising, or so far. This one is currently rising. This one is fairly currently rising. And this one is fairly currently rising. So I would then say they are normally wrong. And they normally lose money. So do not, in current market condition, follow those aggressively. Yes, dollar can get stronger again, and I do fear that that's in the backbone, but I then choose to look at, okay, we currently have a bearish dollar, we currently have a bullish euro, bullish Aussie, and bullish pound. Though they're coming back, they are falling. Yes, I do understand that. That doesn't change my view. It just changed my appetite for risk. That's all. Next pair, Ryan Kata says Pound Aussie. A lot of interest in Pound Aussie as of late. That was interesting. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, please. Euro dollar. Hi, boss lady. Expected to buy a year after rate decision. Okay, we can take that. The European Union is going to have an interesting meeting on Thursday. Important, important is like boop, boop, boop. It really screams in my ears. Why does that scream in my ears? One, that is increased volatility on the euro pairs. That is increased volatility on the dollar pairs. It can go up, it can go down. But if it falls and you are in your buys, you might be worried. Do you know why you should be worried? Because we have already hit target for the week on euro. I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry I haven't mentioned that. So, if you have already hit target, by the way, boom, we already hit target. You know what? Do you know what I'm going to go do then? Then, if the target has already been hit at 120.50, that says risk goes skyrocketing. Okay, how do you manage that? What does that mean to you? That means there is what you call the book of Pandora. Pandora's books of opportunities just went large. So, if you are a buyer, you want to reduce your lot size. If you're a seller, you might be looking for entries. How do you look? How do you know you're looking? How do you know a good entry? You might want to do reverse, lower low, lower high, some kind of that situation. So, in this situation here, you probably want to break 120, coming back up before shorting. I am not financial advice, it's not, but it's just a personal opinion that I have, is when we then have ECB meeting on Thursday, we have already hit target. This is a place for traders to get out. If it comes back up to 2017 or even 21, are you gonna run? Are you gonna buy into it again? Well, maybe, maybe not. We can have a large reset where they say, well, we're gonna increase bond purchases. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, that means that the European Union will try to support the economy, but also sending the euro down because it increases money supply. They're adding more money to the economy, making the value of the economy lower, meaning the euro goes down. So, for the euro, I do expect this one to be bullish as long as it's above 120. But didn't I mention you can sell from 121? Well, that is the tiptoe. That is the first potential one. Number two, if we go lower than 1950 and then back up again, that is your second attempt. So 120, 120.10, I think it was. No, maybe 121, 120.10, 120.10, and then 119.50 are around areas I would then look to sell. Though I'm not selling personally, I'm just saying be aware if you are a buyer. If we go below here, we might no longer be so bullish. Don't be aggressive anymore. But we have been doing well. We are going to do well as long as that is holding. You know what I mean? Hello, RBM. Hello. Hello. So, could you check EA? We can do so. What was the other one? Pound Aussie. I will do Pound Aussie absolutely as fast as I possibly can. It has gone higher. It has hit the target. Boop, boop, boop. Boom. Hit target. Congratulations. There is nothing more to do. There is nothing more to do. Game over. Game over. Okay? Sellers got what they want. Buyers got what they want. It is absolutely game over. Wait until May. May is the next one now. Right now, it can go sideways. It can go up. It can go down. I don't know what's going to happen. The trade plans that is obvious to my eyes is now gone. It probably could go higher because Aussie is weak. Pound is strong. Okay. But the obvious trades, the trade plans, is no longer there. I do truly apologize for that. But Now you just have to wait. Find something else to do. Maybe give your wife a kiss. Maybe take her out for dinner. Maybe help out with the chores once in a while. Maybe clean your room, depending on which life situation you are. Or take your kids out for, family picnic. It's free. You can even walk to the picnic. These current times where we're supposed to find free stuff to do. So, is 76.60 a good TP for Aussie? So no one is holding for monthly target on GA. It's already hit. So yeah, this is a target, and it's already hit. And this is already hit, so there's nothing more to do here. I do apologize. 83-ish. Well, that is only if you start. Well, that's the target if you start here, but you went all the way down here. If you go up here, that is spectacular, by the way. So it has to start from this buy zone going up here. It has to start from the buy zone going up here. Now, at that point, that is bearish. It's no longer bullish. So why are you hoping for something to go higher in a bearish setting? You are in the wrong market, lady. I'm sorry. Then you adjust. For Aussie dollar, I don't like this anymore. I have said it has to be above this price, it has to be above that price, and the very last price, I want this to be above 70, well, 77. Okay, it has to be above 77. It hit the R1, which it is tending to do many times. What do we do next? It is also statistically likely to end the month in this area. Statistically. That doesn't mean this year, but it has more often than not done that. Now, how do we deal with that? Okay, so if you look at another month over here, we're coming into the buy zone, buy, and then continue higher. So if we were to do the same thing as last time, we need to hold this area. It might also be a perfect good idea to buy it around here, and it might even fall further. Now, it comes down to 76.60. Might be a target. Is that what you're looking for? Sell to 76.60? Yeah. Okay, that is totally up to you. I'm not going to do that, but that's totally up to you. And I'll probably do 76.17 more than everything else. Is that a good buy zone? If you do higher high, higher low situation, that is no longer high or low. That is now a lower high. So the Pandora's box of opportunities now started to open. Are we going to go higher again, or are we turning lower again? This is sound as weakness. That is weakness. Okay? So if you are in long positions, I probably would reduce my risk against the Australian dollar, US dollar. I can think about, if we come down here, to start selling again maybe next week or late this week, depending. But do remember, we haven't got up to the target for the month. That's all. Your Honor, over and out. The other thing is to mention, we haven't got the buy price for the weekend, which is 76.70. Or 76.90, sorry. Is that weekly? Yeah. So we haven't really got that. So it's like 50-50 chance. I don't like catching bottoms here. I don't like it. I have stopped liking it. And I would rather take it like when it's reversed again towards go higher again. So right now, I am on pause. It might change until tomorrow morning. Paused. I'm trying to do paused. I will probably be until tomorrow morning, but I was at least right now. Okay. New Zealand dollar CAD. So if you're a YouTube member, as our Abraham is, I will do your comment first, and I do apologize for everyone else feeling like this is not a good pair. So, first of all, Librem, are you a buyer or seller? Seller 1, 2, 3, seller 1, 2, 3, 1, seller 1, 2, 3, or buyer 1, 2, 3. So, what I really want you guys to be thinking of, a couple of things. So, like, are we in a trend? Have we hit targets? And how fast / slow are we moving? Okay. On dollar pairs for the week, we have hit targets that you're looking for sell. Wait. There's nothing to sell here. I would say this is bullish at the moment as we broke above this high here and we came down to this situation. Yeah, I would just have to wait. You have to give it a couple of days maybe. But yeah, if you are in a sell already, I hope you have stop losses in place, risk managers in place, in check, and you know, yeah, that is how I would place that. I would do wait for it to turn around. It's not turned around yet. Okay. So for those Americans around here, how is it to live in like the heat? Is it like AC and all those things, you know? Driving around. Let's do one simple check. This one has not hit target yet. This one has hit target, so euro target. Pound has hit target, TP. Pound yen has hit target. New Zealand dollar has not hit target. USD CAD has soon hit target. So euro and pound has already hit target. What does that mean to your trading? It does mean a lot. Also for pound, we're coming down to buy zones. Buy zones. I don't know which one is gonna rise from, but yeah. You're very much welcome. So, yeah, I would just. This is still bullish, by the way, and it's pretty bullish for the next 200 pips, as long as it's above 38. But then yes, it's not a great trade to be buying 100% retracement. But another thing to look out for is this support here at 39. Okay, you're much welcome. Somebody asked for gold, I do remember. We can do gold. What else? Australian dollar target. Ashish Lal, you are, though, going against the trend. You are, though, counter trending. You have, I would say, massive risk in your trading if that's your trading, normal trading. So if you're shorting Australian dollar, US dollar, I would warn you. I'm not saying you're not going to give profits. I want you to have all the profits in this world. But I have learned to choose the battles. That's just as you choose the battles with your wife, you choose the battles with the market. It doesn't necessarily always do what you want it to do, but you don't blindly just do whatever. Right? So for gold, yeah. This is the buy zone this morning. It has hit target. And can it fall? Yes, it can fall. Now, can you turn off that one, I guess? Quit Telegram. Quit Zoom. Exit. Another thing that I also then want to mention is that just put on idle. No, you're not supposed to be there. Come on. I was supposed to put my Discord in idle. I have done that. Okay, so I didn't disturb them. Cool. Then we are back here. So, what do we do now? Gold. I have set target for gold to be 2,000. As long as we're bullish, we're still buying. Is this a bullish buy zone? No. Is this a bullish buy price? Yeah, pretty good. I said yesterday 1770 or 1760, depending on what you are as a trader. You got 1762. Does that work between 1770 and 1760? Yes, it does. You should be confident, happy, content, pretty good. Not always you should be trading gold, but as so far it is still going okay. If price goes below 62 again, that is your exit. It can go higher again, but that is if then statement. If we fall from 1780 and then down, it's none of your business. Please have your stop losses around 7060 or not lower than 7060 so to protect your capital. Could you check EA? I can do that. Frankly, the weather is lovely. If it gets hot, we can always hit the beach. So I did talk to this lovely woman today. She's called Pearl in the Discord channel. She just recently joined. We had a lovely discussion. But she was absolutely, not appalled, but she was absolutely surprised and called this absolutely dangerous. This is not my photo, so I'm not going to show you guys a photo. You know, because so, you know, this is Norway. So when you are kind of, I don't know what you call it. This isn't like Palm Beach. I understand that. So where's the entrance? This thing here is called the door. And as you can see, you can just see the top of the door. So this is a cabin. And this is the chimney. Poor guy. Publicizing him apparently. I don't know who he is. But anyways. This is how it is. Not now, but normally in the winter. And she said, I would never come to Norway. This is dangerous. So that's kind of what I struggled with. And you know, as just to show you what are we struggling with, and you know why I want to, you know, find a bit harder place to be, so I don't freeze my toes off. But in monthly candle, it is shooting star for February, March, so it's bearish for monthly. Okay, I will start arguing with you about that. If you are such a person that starts trading candlesticks patterns, I'm not going to shoot you for that. It might be a great idea, but okay. So, if then it has been holding 77.20, I do agree on that. But this is just resistance. It has not made a lower low from the living life of it. Okay? So, technically, it's still bullish. It hasn't even touched 74. 74 is the support for this market. The other thing, why didn't that candle work? Why didn't that candle work? Why didn't that candle work? If you're so using candlestick, I'm not going to doubt you for it. But in my world, this is support. This is resistance. So in monthly is a range. Weekly, what is on weekly? Weekly, there is no lower low. It might reverse, by the way. It might be a reversal here. But it hasn't made a lower low yet. So it hasn't broken down 76. And that's weekly. Daily, it still hasn't broken below 75.50. A bit lower. All say the same thing. This is not bearish if you're going high time frame. So then we can look into this move then. What is this move? That's a range. We tried to go above the range, but we failed above the range. So what is going to happen next? I don't know. We might be buyers above here next. But after that, other than that, There's nothing more there. Yeah, it's true. So what I wanted to mention about what I want to mention about Pearl. She asked for, or I offered her a free conversation with me on Zoom, and we had 2 hours of free conversation, 1 hour and 50 minutes, of absolutely amazing stuff. So I helped her with psychology, I helped her with technical analysis, but also mostly how to think and how to not feel. How you should feel about your trading if you are losing out of trades. What do you really do? And you miss a lot of entries. What do you really do then? That's stuff I can help you with. And I guess you guys are awesome traders in technical analysis. So yeah, we are family. That's what we do. On weekly, it made a topping pattern. Ashislal. Temporarily. Okay. I do disagree with you. Because I have been trading that way. I have been trading like that. I did not find it profitable. So I'm not saying that you're wrong and I'm right and all those things, but I can promote such thinking and I can't say amazing thinking because I do not think it will lead you to good profits in the end. I want the best for you, but I can't promote that in terms of I don't agree with you, because if you say this candle is a top, okay, that might be a shooting star on daily. Yeah, okay, cool. But why didn't that fall further? Why didn't that fall further? Why didn't resistance hold? It is only temporarily. But if you then add that to fundamental analysis and overall performance of the Aussie, I can then start agreeing with you. You're entitled to your bias, but if you're going to an investor, and you're going to explain to the investor, how is your trading going? How would you find your trades? What is specific about your trading system? And you're saying that based upon a doji or evening star or shooting star, you are trading. Okay. That can be done with robots. He can just pay someone a bit more. He can pay a programmer because he's wealthy. He can just pay a programmer because of your rules. He can make that happen, and it's an algorithm. You just outruled yourself. You're no longer you're no longer providing value to the client. And I don't think he needs another buddy. He needs another one to manage his money and give money. Okay? So you need to be able to explain how you're trading differently. Your technical analysis should then be differently. Then if it's purely technical only, that can actually be programmed. Same thing for accounting. More and more accountants now are going to get losing their jobs because it will be programs. But if this was statistically significant, and your trading pattern was statistically significant, would you imagine then that to work out every single time? No, to work out most of the time, and that is you would then in the end hear that is what professional traders are trading in the trading firms, in hedge funds. But okay, I will stop that. I am myself. I have found my own profitability, I guess. I'm sorry for bashing on you, and that's not my point. My point is, I do see where you're coming from. I have a grudge against such thinking, because you then are tricked into believing that whatever the candlesticks are telling you is the truth. I'm sorry, bro. The truth is not in the candlesticks. The candlesticks does not set you free. Your brain, your analysis, your bias, your psychology, your ability to wait, and your ability to trade with the flow, as long as you're still bullish, then you are able to. Actually, is, but fundamentally, Australia is weak, as they're going to keep their interest rates low until 2024. Okay, that's not a trigger, but that's a fun trigger. Australian, I'm not going to prove you wrong, but I'm just going to show you something. Okay, so around 2009. Okay, so around 2009, we have the interest rates of Australia falling. They're falling throughout 2009. That is not a good chart. What else? Where else is it? 2009. It is fall. Okay, so falling until May 2010 or December 2009. So it fell from around beginning of 2000, around March 2008 until 2010. So let's go to those charts. So let's go to daily. Let's go back then. Let's go to 2008, 2008. From 2008, so what was it around? So beginning of 2008 until 2010, give or take. Yeah, give or take here, around here. So in this area, they're cutting. They're cutting, and this is the large. I think there is maybe cutting before that even. So somewhere around 2009. Didn't they cut 2009? April 2009. So do April 2009 instead. April 2009. April 2009 until 2010. This is them cutting. This is price action. In this similar events, price of Australian dollar is rising. They're starting to increase interest rates, and Australian dollar starts to range / fall a bit. So, in my simple analysis, one observation only, Australian dollar rises on the cutting of interest rates because of improved economics, improved outlook for economic performance, because of stimulus to the economy. Then people are then trading more, and mostly also because of China is back online, should be back online. Australia is then doing much better. If you then can see from 2020, they cut interest rates around this time around 16th of March 2020. This is when they cut, and this is until now. So for those two observations, Australian dollar has risen on the same time where they have been cutting interest rates. I can find more. I don't want to find more. So that is purely based upon the charts. That is not my personal opinion. And I can go throughout time and find more. Okay? So just based upon the chart, just to place upon past performance, that is what's likely going to happen in those kind of cycles. So it will be foolish of me to say this is going to fall. Yes, it can fall 100 pips, 200 pips. Yes, I do agree with you. But if you're going to be an investor in the Australian dollar, if you're going to be an investor in the dollar, if you're going to be an investor in whatever you're going to do, you have to do research. You have to be on where you have the most probable cause to win. But if you have most probable cause to win, to sell, please tell me how you do it so I can also do that. But I prefer to go with the trend so I can hold for longer, so I get more profits just by holding, because the overall trend is higher. All right. I don't take you wrong, but I also want to. It triggers me because it's retail trader mentality, and you're very much welcome to have your opinion. But you know what? I'm also here to teach you. I'm also here to tell you how you think, how you should think. And if your retail trader, if the retail trader mindset gave you more than 10,000 pips in this market here, I want to talk to you. I want to listen to you, and I will sit down and try to understand your system. But if you made more than 10,000 pips in November and December, I'm very much happy for you. Okay? We agree? Good? Maybe I'm angry today. I'm sorry. I don't want to be. I want to be lovely. I want to cry sometimes too. So yeah. Now we're going into the Australian dollar. I hope this was learning curve for many of us. Okay? Do research. I might not be the only one out there, and that devalues myself. But if you can come back to me with a solid research-based analysis and knowledge, and that's what you trade, I would not be one slight second happy for you, less happy for you. If you do your job, do analysis, and you come out with crystal clear trading plans, crystal clear strategy, and you're making money every single quarter or month. Yeah. And yeah. But until then, I will try to teach you how I trade, and that was one of them. What's next, people? What's next? Can I get a like? Can I get a like on that, bro? I feel that was, I don't know, maybe I was too angry about that, but I feel like, I am here for the love, not for the anger. I'm here for the knowledge. Okay? So, where is the next trading pair? I have been asked for Euro Aussie. And should I say, stop saying boss lady, are you a buyer or seller? Buyer or seller? And by the way, if you want my pivot points, if you want my EMAs, if you want that part of my strategy, they're all free in the description below. Okay? Nothing is here. Yeah. So, buys. Okay. So, do you have any entries? Do you have any entries so far? This is difficult, by the way. Target for the week is 57. Entry for the day is probably either 55.50 55.60 or 55.40. It's high, but it can also go down to 55.20. But I think that with such an elevated trade, I think that it won't have a lot of pips to pull back from. You're very much welcome. It bounced from the monthly buy price, yeah, 50% profit. I would then say 55.60 or 55.40 and then up. Probably look at it maybe around London tomorrow morning and see where it is. If it's a support tomorrow, more London, that probably is a good place to buy it. And that's at 57 target. Yeah, congratulations. So we have come to the point of disappointment, the Canadian dollar yen. We have now a new lower low. What a noble price. Okay. So what are we going to do next then? Look for any pullbacks and then short. Sorry, bro. I wanted this to go higher, but it just said, nah. And can you sell at current price? No, you cannot sell at current price because that price right there is the target. Then you can take it back up again and then sell it again. So right now, do not sell it right now. But wait for it to come back up again. And then sell it. But yeah, that is definitely a new lower low. That is definitely searching for more buyers and sellers going down. So what is the target then, Mike? Well, truth to be told, 83.50. And I do have a merge. I don't know if people didn't know I have a merge, but I do have a merge. And there's this guy called Harold. He actually bought a t-shirt from me yesterday because he also wanted to look like me. And I do thank you very much. Actually, it humbled me and like, cool. That is, I don't know. I'm a very humble person. I might not share a lot about myself. Maybe I should share more about myself, but I do really love that. So you're much welcome, lady. But we're here together. So as together, we now have to acknowledge that this is no longer bullish. We're no longer looking for buys, and we're now looking for sells. If you are doing anything here. The Australian dollar yen, it's much more bullish, but also in a very difficult area. I would say wait, as the leader of this family called, and they call me apparently the Viking Pip Master. When I do well and then when I do bad, I'm just a Viking. This is, well, let's get a better trend, okay? It's still bullish on the daily, yes, but it's it is range, and it can go up, it can go down, it can go anywhere. Pandora's box is open, so wait. Okay? Euro, the same thing, just wait. There's nothing to do here, there's nothing to trade. Just wait. It is still bullish, by the way, but it's just range bound, so nothing to do. Okay, here we have GJ. This is the buy zone. If you thought this was an awesome trade to take, you would imagine that we would, bounce off the buy price, like here. If you thought it was a good price to buy, you would think you would bounce off the monthly M2. And it seems to me it has tapped into 152. I said 152.50, I think. So maybe there's a last bounce in this one, or that it was the move. And I do apologize if we got the move and we didn't see it. So probably that, but right now it is says wait for clearer setups. If it falls below from 149, maybe going lower. So if you are a seller, I would then tell you to, if you are a buyer, this is a great buy price, by the way. But if you're a seller, this is a buy price, and this is around the sell price. If I'm right, am I right? Yeah. On the dot. So I would buy around 150.60, and if it comes up to 151 or 150.15.20, that would be great, please. Your pleasure. Fantastic. Awesome. Do you guys hear the music today, or was it just me? Because I really need to listen to the music, so I know that it's a good music for you to listen to. But okay, so I then want to welcome you to tell me the next pair we should do. We have had some good runs this week. We have got some good runs on Monday. Yeah, we can. Silver! Magnus Dahlberg! Tjena! Var har du varit, Magnus? No, vänta, Sweden. Ja, Swedish English now, yeah, of course. Tjena, Magnus. Ja, men, var har det varit? Var har ni varit? Var har ni varit? Always good choice of music, thank you, Harold. No, I wouldn't say that's a good. I wouldn't say that's a good. No, I would still say that's bullish. By the way, the reason why we haven't broken the previous support, so this can still turn bullish. But yeah, it is lower and it's not very performing higher. But it's really not performing lower. So if you would say that is the low you were looking for it to break, it hasn't really broken it. If you're looking for that low to be broken, it hasn't really been broken it. So if you were to sell up here, I would say you're counter trending. Can you counter trend this? I will have to check with you. No. And maybe. 1 week. No, maybe. I would only do that if it falls. Only if it falls. Falls and gives you a pullback. That would be great. So today we have 18. We have 18 likes today. We have 21 people. Sorry for boring you, some of you guys. But yeah, we were 30 at some point. USD yen has once again hit the daily target. Boom. Didn't it come up to the price I said you would do? Yes, I did, mate. I said 185.50 yesterday. Wow. Boom on that, bro. Boom. Aw. We did well, didn't we? Boom. So, what are you gonna do next then? I might want to lower low, lower high. USD SAR, please. Coming to a reversal at the bottom of a rising channel, the weekly chart. Thinking to go long from higher. 13's target. Kaboom! Okay. So, target of this one is still 106.50, I think it is. USD SAR. We can do USD SAR. Loopy, where are you from? Was it Malaysia? Yeah, was it? Maybe it was Malaysia. So you're thinking, is this a reversal at the bottom of a rising channel on weekly chart? Okay, weekly chart. Reversing where, I might ask. Okay, on the 4-hour time frame, this is the double bottom, yes. You then need higher high, higher low situation. On the 4-hour, we haven't broken above 1450, which would be critical place to go above or up to, then coming back down to 1432, and then continuation higher. That is a reversal. Have you guys looked at my YouTube video on reversal? Do you guys remember that really? Like, reversal strategy, even FX. It's a long time ago. It's already been seen. It's only been seen 348 times. Okay, maybe it wasn't a good video then. Come on. That's really low. Okay, I remember this is like a long time ago. This is like, if you guys go through this, it's even a giveaway. Okay, cool. Support and resistance, double bottom, higher high, higher low situation. Okay, there you go. This is how you do it, Harold. Back in the days. Maybe I have a different video on this one. How is the rankings going? It's just 1, 4. And I probably think I'm doing that many times. So top, bottom, all those things. Yeah. Only 352 times. I have Jesus fan. Yeah. Have I gone through the comment section here? Yeah, I have. Kofi, you've been with me for 1 year. Great. Yeah. So there was a video on that. I don't know how good quality it is. Maybe you will be bored by the time you're done with it. Do apologize. 14 minutes of your life. That's all. So I would then wait for that. Coming back down. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's a good video. Maybe I have to redo it. We never know. New Zealand dollar, I would say it is coming down to support. Yeah, I would say it comes down to support. I'm just thinking, can it go lower? Can it go down to 71? Can it go down to 70.50? Yeah, as it can. And I don't like it though. But it has hit it has not hit target yet, so it might still have some kick and live into it again. Okay. Last thing to look for, still 91.50, still below that. Aussie dollar still above this price, still above 77. Euro has hit take profit for the week, and there's an ECB meeting on Friday. There is target at 21, depending on how you want to trade that. But yeah, still good. Now I think we're coming into a time where we are supposed to take profit. I wouldn't consider that to be a big move though. But as you can see here, I do expect price to come much lower. So what is really happening is the rebalancing, which you have to expect. The US 30, well, it's a new low, but is this something you freak out about? Is this bad for you? Like it's just gone down 1% from top? So I really have absolutely no feelings attached, and I'm even happy that we are able to find better prices tomorrow or another day. Yeah. Just going over the calendar for the next couple of hours. Consumer price is important for tomorrow. BOC consumer price and the interest rate decision tomorrow, and then ECB monetary policy statement at 13:30 on Thursday. Be alive, be kicking at those times. Last thought on gold. It's still bullish as long as it's above 1760. Let me show you. I can show you. I can show you. We are at the target, but as long as we are above 1760 there, 1760, still good. Still good, still good, still a good day. Okay? So, my name is MBL. I'm a Forex trader. I've been trading Forex for over 7 years. I'm here as the family guru, trying to help you becoming a better Forex trader. I've gone through dollar pairs, yen pairs, gold, silver. Have we gone through oil? Maybe not, but oil, okay. Still fair enough. Going back to buy price at 61.40, what I wanted. And yeah, here trading with the trend, with the macros, we have had some fantastic days. As you can see, we have risen some very good amount of pips on Aussie, 200 pips there. We have on Euro, we have 300 pips there. We have Pound, we have 200 there. Pound Yen, nah, not so much anymore. New Zealand dollar, we have 200 there. So by the time we come to USD CAD, we have at least in the analysis over 800 pips per pair, and then you have more trades. So what you should now be around 2,000 pips in profit. Okay, that is what I would minimally say you need to do. If you have not done minimum 2,000 this week, I would then say underperforming. If that applies to you, that's totally up to you. But if you haven't not done more than 2,000 this week, or since in the past, since 13th, that is one full 7 days. If you have not done that, we need to talk. Hello, James. You are late. I'm about to leave. I will talk to you in the e-winners, okay? I will talk to you. Okay. And was some bad news on... Yeah, there was some talks about something. I think they were talking about creating, like, so they can sanction OPEC for the production cuts. So that's why oil fell today. But other than that, okay? Have a great day. And yeah. See you guys another day. Boom.